was thinking I was gonna dedicate this one to all the haters. Y'all gonna show y'all some love. Y'all heard me? Let's get it. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Say what, say what?
Hey, it's Dominic from the Dominic Natty Show, and I want to tell all of you to subscribe to Off Tap Life. Off Tap Life has the best reactions on all of YouTube. It's right here, so if you're not subscribed, what is wrong with you?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another reaction video. Now guys, this one right here is a reaction request from Gary H. The name of the song that Gary H would like to hear is Thin Lizzy, The Boys Are Back in Town. And this is the 83 version of it in HD. Does not stand for hot. Whew. Anyways, guys, so we're going to go ahead and dive in. We're going to check it out. We're going to see what it's all about. We're going to do the hokey pokey and turn it all. Let's just deep view.
All songs here. A medley of our hits. This is a song called The Boys Are Back in Town. Just got back today. Them wild eyed boys that have been away. Haven't changed, haven't much to say. Man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was and where could you be found. Told me that you make them from downtown, driving all the old men crazy.
It's always interesting when you're listening to a song and you like just waiting like for that moment where you go, freaking hell, like, what is this song going to be about? Especially when the name of the group is Thin Lizzy. First of all, I thought it was going to be like some really thin girl named Lizzy. Is that too obvious? Yeah. Let's continue.
Every night she'd be on the floor shaking like she got. Man, I tell you, she was cool, she was red hot. I mean that she was sweet. And that time when we were at Johnny's place, well, this chick got up and she slapped Johnny's face. Man, we fell about the place. And that chick don't wanna know, forget her. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town. Oh yeah. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Boys are back. The boys wanna fight, you gotta let them. The jukebox in the corner blasting on my favorite song. These nights are getting warmer and warmer on. Warming on till the summer comes. Now the boys are here again. The boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. Yeah.
I love it when you have an aha moment when you realize you actually know the freaking song. Freaking hell, I've heard this song a million times. You probably have heard this song a million times. I never knew who sung it. Never knew it was about some Thin Lizzy band singing about boys being back in the town or something. Like, if you didn't know and you saw the title, it was Thin Lizzy, Boys Are Back in Town, you'd be like, oh, so there's this girl, Lizzy, and she's excited the boys are back in town. Woohoo! But that's not the case. This is actually a song, I think I heard it in, like, it feels like it's in some Eddie Murphy movie or something. You know, maybe like another 48 Hours or Beverly Hills Cop, maybe, or I don't know. I feel like that's the kind of movie I've heard it from, because I would definitely say this is where I've heard the song is from a movie or two, maybe 3 or 4, maybe in a karaoke shop somewhere. I don't know, but I've heard it. I've heard it lots of times. I know. Well, the crazy thing is, though, is even though I've heard it multiple times, the only thing I can ever remember about it is the actual hook. That's important. That's very important, because the hook is called the hook for a reason, because it hooks you in. And if it ain't hooking you in, well, you probably not done a good job making a hook. Unlike Thin Lizzy, they've made sure to hook, line, and sinker you. All right, good chat.
The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Spread the word around. Boys back in town. Get your knickers out.
Okay, so a high level of awesomeness. It's pretty cool when you hear a song and it has those key elements, right? That like really freaking does something. It invigorates you, because like the moment I realized I knew this song, for example, it was like it made it almost cooler. Because usually I feel like I'm odd one out, right? Like I'm somehow the weirdo who doesn't know all these freaking cool, amazing songs from times long ago that everyone else seems to know, even if they're not from times long ago. I mean, everyone seems to know all these great songs. They have all these freaking amazing things. And I'm like an artist, I'm an entertainer, I do this stuff, I'm a songwriter, I'm a producer, singer, I'm blah, 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 blah. I do all this stuff. I've done it for many years. I've grown up with music in my life, a big part of my life. And I don't know as much as I thought I knew about all these freaking amazing freaking people in my own genre. My own thing called music, because I really wouldn't claim rock as my genre, even though I do rock, you know what I mean? Yeah, so it's one of those things though, like, gives me a little bit of a coolness factor feeling right now, because I'm like, yeah, y'all know Thin Lizzy, boys are back in town, I know it too, holla. And yeah, you guys are all like, okay, yeah, okay, congratulations, you know 1 out of the freaking 8 million people we've introduced you to over the past 2 years. Congratulations. Wow, bravo, you finally know one of the great rock groups. Yippee-ki-yay. And you can't even say you really know that group that well, because you just admitted you only really know the hook of that song. So yippee-ki-yay. And you still thought it was some freaking skinny girl named Lizzy. So yeah, we're taking our actual applause back. We're not clapping our hands now. We're actually now just realizing you don't know squat still. So sorry about that, but you don't get to pat yourself on the back. I'm sorry. Well then, that's where we are then, aren't we? It's still kind of cool that I kind of knew, kind of-ish. But the hook, it hooked me in. I remembered it. And that says something. You know, great songwriters, I've said this, great songwriters understand that there is basic things you have to nail to create a great song. To create a hit, though, you got to have all of that in spades, and then a bag of potato chips, and also have a great marketing team and be lucky and just basically, you know, get a little bit of airplay here and there all around the world, and people kind of just tweeting about you and freaking just sharing your music and TikTok dancing to your song. My songs are on TikTok. Well, not all of them, but I got some on TikTok. And I don't think no one's made a dance craze yet to any of my music there. So if y'all want to go and do a TikTok dance to one of my songs, just beat it. And then you got a bowl and you're like beating it, making a cake. Eating the cake mix. You can do it. I thought about doing it myself, but I'm like, I ain't going to start a trend with my own song. That has got to be the most ridiculous thing ever. So any one of you who wants to take my idea now and run with it, go to TikTok, freaking make a cake and just beat it. You can actually probably do it on YouTube too. You can do it on freaking Instagram, wherever you guys be doing the freaking little song and says, because it's it's on Snapchat too. Snapchat's got the whole thing. Triller, y'all I bet no one even uses Triller, but apparently 65 million people do. They have music to video. You can make your own little clips there, just like TikTok. Freaking Instagram, IG, they got the little, my music is there too. Not all of it, but there's some of it there. I think in a matter of about a week or two, a lot of songs will be in places that it wasn't previously, because there's just a bunch of new stores that had come up. Like, a lot of my music has been like around for a long time, so a lot of it was in stores that existed at that time, and a lot of new stores have come along, and I have been busy with a million zillion things, kind of missed the memo on said information. That's why it's been late getting my music into like TikTok and a bunch of other stores. It's just kind of one of those things that just kind of happens. So, but I'm rectifying that. And as a matter of fact, today I actually went and made sure that my music was in every absolute available store possible around the planet, because I just made sure I caught up with any stores that was missing. So we should be everywhere. Like, give it a couple weeks to populate, but pretty sure my Just Beat It song that I just dropped, that's probably everywhere, because that was weeks ago that I did that. So it's probably, and my Subsonic Factor stuff is probably everywhere now too. And my Better Days song, actually, that song is probably everywhere. I don't know, just Google, just Spotify, just Spotify. I don't know, go to your favorite music outlet, see if it's there, and let me know if it's not. I'd really appreciate the feedback. So, anywho, it should be there soon, if not. But a lot of it is somewhere, which totally is irrelevant right now. I don't even know how we got on this topic. There must have been a point to my madness, and it's eluded me. But anywho, you got some valuable information then. Now I remember it's about me TikToking to my own song and just beat blah. Okay, we went off tangent a little bit, but my point was that when you have a catchy song like this song, "The Boys Are Back in Town," the boys are back, the boys are back in town, the boys, it's so catchy and it's so good, and it's clever writing, right? Because you have to be able to lace the words together in a formidable melody to companion it, accompany it. And then, you end up with a bit of magic if you're lucky. And if not, you don't. In which case, you have this awesome body of work that exists, and only you, yourself, and I, and your handful of friends were the only ones who listen to your music. How sad. Yeah. I'm speaking about me. Wasn't always the case. Hey, when I was signed to Sony, we got the music out there a bit. It was good times, man. It was good times. When I was signed to another group, the Raven, we got music out. It's been a couple times in history when more people listened to my music and loved it. I think I used to do good on MySpace. Good talk. Hey, if you can't poke fun at yourself, seriously, like if you can't laugh at yourself, make jokes at your own expense, like seriously, you take yourself too seriously. Like just don't do it. Just relax. Don't do it when you want. Oh, that should be a song. We haven't done that in a while. Yeah, we haven't done a lot of things in a while. I told you guys we will live stream again soon. There's so much going on in the background, guys. Like I need to do an update video. There's actually some awesome stuff happening in the background. One thing in particular, you will find out about it in like 1 or 2 videos, 3 videos from now. Because I was already going to do a video on this. But if you're a Riffwork fan, get ready, because I got some exciting news for you. And that's all I'm saying right now. I don't want to ruin the video. So, thank you, Gary H, for this one here, though. Thank you for this reaction request. This was a banger. Thank you guys for tuning in, because you already knew it was a banger. I get kind of a little credit, because I did know the hook was banging from past before hearing this. Like I said, I think I deserve a little something, because I'm just tired of not being in the loop like all you guys for all the cool 70s groups. So here's another one, Faith. We thought we'd just make you look silly again because you didn't know nothing about it. So here's another one. All right.
Another day to live another fairy tale. It's another night to drink and then forget.